turquoise. The ball's in the air. The Aggies win the tip. New Mexico State will have the first possession of the evening, greeted by boos from the Pitt faithful. Jackson controls the point, guarded by Dent. Gets a high ball screen, feeds the screener. That's Chimanga. He's at the right elbow, faced up against the now shaved-headed Nelly Jr. Joseph. He feeds to the elbow where a Cook jump shot is missed, and a rebound tapped and controlled by the Lobos. Amsio with a shot fake and a dribble penetration, picks up his dribble in the key and throws it out high to Dent. Hand off to Washington, who gives it up to Nolan. Nolan bounces left elbow, extended to Nelly. He faces, now gives it off to Dent. Dent feeds Nolan left wing. That's a deep angle left three. It is short. Rebound New Mexico State. 19:10 remaining first half. Who strikes first? Filipovic working on Amsil on the right block. He'll step back, fall away. Mountain West logo, 12-footer, no good. Rebound Amsil. Lobos have it. Watching it across the timeline for New Mexico. There's a nice high-low feed from Amsil to Nelly. Nelly turns, fires, and can't finish the right-hand jump hook off the bank, curled out.
That looked good. I thought he squared up before he shot it.
Crossover dribble here by Bostic. Got his man in the air and lays it in past Washington. He also got the help side defender, Nelly Jr. Joseph, to leave his feet too early. 2-0 Aggies. Mustafa's fingertips, last touched by New Mexico State. Lobos keep it with 18 on the timer. Dan will be the trigger man underneath the bucket. Tucks in the shirt tail as he gets the ball. The Lobos run their baseline out of bounds play. The cutting Nolan catches the feed. His layup curls out, and it's saved on the baseline by Dent. Lobos get a fresh 20. Here's Joseph crossing over on his man. He'll go to the rim. The layup is good, and Nelly draws an and one opportunity.
I like Nelly's ball handling there. He wasn't uncertain. He did it with intention. You know, that trip to Palm Springs, he was kind of like hesitant. That time he wasn't. He put it on the floor and went right to the hole.
How about that crossover dribble from the 6'10", fifth-year stud, Nelly Jr. Joseph?
Crossover, hezzy, all of that.
Free throw, rim down. Rebound to Mexico State. Boy, he's hitting those charity shots great of late. Let's hope it continues here tonight. New Mexico State basketball. Lobos 2, Aggies 2. Left elbow catch for Chimanga. Now to Bostic, top of the ring. Feeds high left to Cook with 12 on the timer. He picks up the dribble and gets it to Bostic. He traveled with it.
Like the Lobo defense, they're pretty much playing man-to-man, no switch. They hesitate, you kind of hedge, and then they get back to their man.
Basketball is better with a crisp Bud Light at your game. Keep it crisp, Lobos. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. 17:40 to go here in the first half. And Mustafa Amsil wasn't looking at Donovan Dent. Donovan taps his chest. Donovan threw it into the New Mexico State bench. A Lobo turnover.
It's a rare turnover for Donovan. Unforced turnover.
2-2 tie. Down to 17:35 and winding here first half. What a great rivalry it is. Here's Filipovic on the right block, and he'll score. Banked it in, right in tight.
Yeah, he likes to use that dribble, and he backs you down aggressively. That time got close to the rim and scored it.
The Hungarian is a transfer from Maine. They set up Nelly on the block, and he spins over the left shoulder and scores. Another big-to-big feed. Nice find by Amsil.
It's one of the keys. Feed the post.
And those feet. Nelly
Great
Jr.
movement.
Joseph is so quick.
Great footwork.
4-4 tie at the 17-minute mark here first half. Lob it down left block here to Chimanga. He'll turn and try to score over Nelly, and Jr. Joseph defended well. Weak side rebound on the miss by Washington. True goes end to end. True through contact to the rim. Layup is short. Got his own miss and scored it on the putback.
True Washington in transition. Takes it to the hole.
He's another one who's so good, Hunter, when he's super aggressive going to the rim like that. Lobos have their first lead, 6-4. 16.5 minutes to go here first half, coming up on our first timeout. High ball screen for Jackson. Feeds the left corner for an open three by Cook. It's short. Rebound Dent. Dent looks to run the break. Dent goes behind the back twice, finds the trailing Washington. Drew with a pass fake, enters it nicely to Joseph on the left block. Nelly lost it, got it back. He fights his way to the rim and lays it in. Oh my goodness, Chimanga can't stop him down there.
Even though the scout says guard the left shoulder, Nelly still took it to his left shoulder.
8-4 Lobos as they're doubling up the Aggies. Inside the 16-minute mark here, first half. Jackson doubled off the ball screen, finds his screener Chimanga, skips it right corner. This is Cook. Now it's Bostic. He'll drive and kick, straight on triple on the way. Milipovic can't convert. Long rebound to Washington for the Lobos. True, up the wing into the front court. High-low feed here, Joseph to Amsil. On the rise, he was stripped. Help side defense by Jackson. Out of bounds off the Aggies. Lobo ball on the other side. 15:31 to go here in the first half. New Mexico 8, New Mexico State 4 on the UNM Sports Radio Network. New Mexico basketball, Dent entering it under the bucket. 22 on the shot timer for the Lobos. Ibrahima Sacco is checked in out of the timeout for New Mexico. He takes over for Nelly Jr. Joseph. Sacco will screen for Dent at the top of the ring. A lob for Sacco on the dive. And Sacco lays it in. Nice left-handed, one-handed catch by Sacco. The Lobos have scored 8 in a row. It's 10-4 UNM.
Although Sacco's undersized, I think this is a game that he can excel in just because of his strength down low.
Post-entry feed here, baseline right. This is Robert Carpenter, the returning inside stud for the Aggies. Little turnaround, 12-footer over Amsil, misses, rebound stop, Lobos have it. Dent controlling the basketball, awaits the Sacco screen. Finds Amsil, right wing three ball, right iron no good. Rebound weak side. The 7-foot Emmanuel Chimanga is checked in. He's the older brother of Nate, who is in the starting lineup. Hard right lane line drive by Bostic. Can't finish at the rim. It was knocked away by the Lobos. Loose basketball to New Mexico State, and they find the big man, and Chimanga lays it in.
One of those offensive boards.
Whistle and a foul on New Mexico State's Zadie Jackson. Ibrahima Sacco gets the first Valley Fence Block Hunger donation to the Roadrunner Food Bank for UNM. Drew Washington gets a breather as Braden Applehouse checks in. For the Aggies, it's Bostic, Jackson, Cook, Carpenter, and Chimanga. The Lobos, Nolan, Applehouse, Dent, Sacco, and Amsil. Catch and shoot left corner three for Amsil up the inbound is good. First bow and arrow for Amsil tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's come on huge this year. He's tripled his scoring and his rebounding in the non-conference play so far this year from last year.
14-minute mark, Lobos 13, Aggies 6. First stanza here in the pit. Pull up, three ball, off the catch is good. Robert Carpenter shows the depth of his shooting skills. 13-9, Lobos by 4. Right corner, three for Applehouse. Another helper by Donnie Dent. That's what Braden can do off Coach Patino's bench. Light it up from the arc. Lobos 16, Aggies 9. Catch and shoot straight on triple for Carpenter, short. There's a rebound for Jaden Harris, and the putback is good.
Got to put a body on these guys. They really crashed the offensive boards.
One of the things they do best, Hunter. Yep. Harris gets his first points for New Mexico State. Look at Nolan back his man down. He's so big. The smaller guards are not going to be able to challenge him. I love his ability on the block, and I can't wait to see what that looks like in Mountain West Conference play. That was easy from the angle left, about 10 feet away.
He drops that shoulder and backs you down. C.J. Nolan.
18-11, Lobos by 7. 12:50 and winding first half. Pass fake by Carpenter, pull up Jay, and it's good. He can do it all. He can score at all three levels. Carpenter with a nice little 19-footer off the dribble there.
He's their leading scorer. I mean, this team struggles from the field, but he gets in and he's knocking down two quick ones.
18-13 Lobos.
On the floor.
Now Donovan Dent, a rare turnover. That one was knocked away from him, and a loose basketball on the deck. And it looks like it's a held ball, and the arrow favors the Lobos. Nelly Jr. Joseph's going to check back in, and Mustafa Amsil will check out. It'll be interesting to see how UNM mixes and matches at the 4 and 5 positions tonight without the availability of Atiki Ali Atiki, who has been delivering 10 fabulous minutes at the 5 position all year.
With energy.
Jovan Milicevic, the true freshman, has checked in for the Lobos as well. It's inbounded to Appelhans. He'll drive the left rail and scoop and score. He knocks down a 3. They run to the line to guard him, and he takes you off the bounce.
That's what you got to do when you're known for knocking down the 3 ball. That time, Appelhans off the left-hand dribble.
The freshman Cade Dotson and the transfer from Arizona, Filip Borovichinen, will check in next for UNM. Lobos by 7, 20-13, 12-minute mark first half. Left-hand bounce here for Gabe Pickens. He finds the curling Bostic at the top of the arc, and he'll knock it down. That's right at the top of the foul circle, so it's a long 2, and it's 20-15. Lobo lead is a handful. Joseph screens for Dent. Donnie picks up the dribble, might have traveled. Now to Milicevic at the top. Good bounce entry to Nelly on the block. Rip it right corner. Open 3 ball for Appelhans. You go double Nelly. He's going to find the shooter.
Make him pay. BA with the 3.
Consecutive triples for the marksman Appelhans. The Kansas City kid has erupted early off Coach Pitino's bench. Lobos by 8, 23-15. Pickens look for the pocket pass. The big wasn't looking. The Lobos have a 3-on-1. Dent to the rim. Layup is good. Chance for an and one, or was there no call? Thought there was a whistle. No whistle. Great find by C.J. Nolan. Timeout, New Mexico State.
Great. And Braden Appelhans, how about him off the bench? He's got 8 points.
2 quick threes sandwiched around a drive and layup. Lobos pick up man-to-man full court. Cade Dotson guarding the ball. Jackson with a left-hand bounce across the timeline for New Mexico State. Gets the ball screen from the younger Chimanga. Now a skip pass left corner here to Cook. Cook has Appelhans on him. Out high to Jackson, 12 on the timer. Another screen from Chimanga. Now curling to catch to the top is Harris, and he traveled with it. That's twice now that a New Mexico State dribbler has gotten a little anxious, taking 2 steps before putting it on the deck from a stationary position.
Credit Lobo defense.
Route 66 Casino Hotel, proud to be an official sponsor of the Lobos. Get your kicks only at Route 66 Casino Hotel. Coach Pitino barking out instructions to the freshman Cade Dotson, who's running the show on the point right now. 10:40 to go first half. Lobos up by an even 10, 25-15. Milicevic catch and shoot right elbow J. No good, back room from 16 feet. Rebound Filipovic for the Aggies. Here's Jackson up the Filipovic screen. Brings it high right beyond the arc. Now back to Filipovic, top of the circle. He'll drive down the left rail. Now skip it, right wing. Cook, shot fake, steps in, pulls from 17, right baseline, and scores it. 25-17, New Mexico by 8, 10-minute mark, first half. Halfway through the first stanza. Borovichinen, right elbow extended, finds the diving Joseph. His right-hand runner, no good. There's Milicevic, muscling to the rim, and scoring the putback. Strong man pose for the true freshman.
Not the flex. Johan, the freshman, like that kid. He can really stroke it too, but you like to see him be aggressive down low and stick it back. Offensive boards, huge.
The whistle on the younger of the Chimanga brothers, Nate. He'll check out as his older brother, Emmanuel, checks in. They've both been in basketball for quite a while. Nate is a senior, Emmanuel's a graduate. This is the first time they're playing together at the Division I college level. Milicevic with a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. It was still sitting on the rim when Nelly Jr. Joseph touched it. But there was a lane violation, and the Lobos will get another shot at it. It did look like the big man, the 7-footer from Montreal and Quebec, Canada, Emmanuel Chimanga, went in a little early.
Couldn't really tell on the replay.
He definitely stepped in, did he?
I'll take it.
Like an old NBA 2 to make 1 here. The do-over for Milicevic. It's good. Lobos 28, Aggies 17. Biggest Lobo lead of the game. Biggest lead for either squad. 11. Jackson, the transfer from West Georgia, guarded by the true freshman Dotson. Jackson comes off the ball screen, puts it high right for a Cook three, back rim no good. Milicevic had the rebound and it was taken away. Loose basketball finds Cook. New Mexico State gets a fresh 20. They enter it to the 7-footer. Shot fake, and he'll rise and score over Joseph.
Gosh, got to get those 50-50 balls.
At one point, it looked like there were two Lobos that had hands on it.
Just couldn't squeeze it.
Lobos by 9, 28-19.
Look
They
at
lead
him.
Borovicin all alone,
Yes.
and he'll dive to the rim and lay it in. That's his second hard drive to the rim on this homestand. Boy, does he look good when he's aggressive.
Oh, you love to see him. When he sees that lane, he takes it.
When he did it back on Wednesday against San Jose State, he pulled down the rim. The pit erupted. Lobos by 11, 30-19. Filipovic had it stolen away. Loose basketball to Joseph. Dotson ahead of the field, skips it right corner. Appelhahn straight. You bet!
He's feeling good out there. Love it. Love to see him stroke it in transition. Nice pass by Cade Dotson, freshman.
Appelhahn's in double figures with 11. Oh, how far has he come? The third-year Lobo looking electric tonight. Here's Filipovic on the block, working on Milicevic. Curling to catch his Cook. Tries to drive the baseline. He's double teamed. Now out to a wide open Filipovic. His wing three is no good. Long rebound is controlled by Jackson. Press 20 for the Aggies. Cook, shot fake, pulls up. Baseline three is good over Nelly Jr. Joseph. Cook, one of the key returners on this squad. Last year, averaged over 11 points.
Nice.
Nelly catches left block. He goes left hand over right shoulder.
Yeah.
Can't finish, but he's fouled. Free throws coming for Joseph.
All in one motion. Before the defense gets set up. Love it. I like to see that.
Timeout on court. Lobos 33, Aggies 22. Lobos at the line when we return. 7:50 to go in the first half of the UNM Sports Radio Network. Nelly Jr. Joseph at the line. 7:50 left first half. Lobos by 11, looking for more. One bounce, fires it right-handed, short. You know what? Sometimes you practice how you play. And today during shoot-around, Nelly had a little bit of trouble at the line. You know, at the end of every practice, Nelly's second free throw rims out. He's 0 for 3 tonight. The Lobos grab it. Nice rebound by Borovicin. Fresh 20 for New Mexico. Dent drives. Dent forces it up. It's short. Rebound, Aggies. Nelly had trouble getting through those 10 in a row that you have to make at the end of practice today. Jackson drives the right rail and he's tripped and fouled. And let's see if this is on the gather. Carpenter taps out Filipovic for New Mexico State as they make a change. This foul was on the floor. It's the first one on Borovicin and the first whistle on the Lobos. The Aggies have been whistled 4 times. 23 on the timer for New Mexico State. Cook catches at the top. Now to the wing to Jackson. Open three is good. That was a true set shot. Nobody was there to guard him, and he parries it. 33-25. Lobos by 8. 7:20 left till intermission. Inside 20 on the shot clock. Joseph with that freshly shorn head feeds Amsiel. He'll find Washington. Left corner three. Rims out. Nelly tapped it out. Fresh 20 for the Lobos as Dent tracks it down at the center stripe. Dent off the Joseph screen. Goes baseline right. Whips it to the left corner to Phillip, and he traveled with it. 2 steps before he put it on the deck. 3 times that's been called tonight.
I didn't see it. It's a tough one. I think it's a good call because if it were travel, Borovicin had advantage over his defensive defender.
C.J. Nolan will check back in for the Lobos next chance. Lobos 33, Aggies 25. Hard right-hand drive by Jackson. Amsiel goes down.
He was in the
Whistle.
air. I was afraid he was going to get his legs taken from under him.
Foul called on Amsiel. His first, Lobos second.
So Stoff's second is also the team's second. And Zadie Jackson toes the line. He started at Snead State 1 year there, then to West Georgia for 2 seasons. And he was a prolific scorer at West Georgia last year, Hunter. His first free throw is good. This guy can really fill it up. He was the player of the year in the Gulf South Conference and a Division II first-team All-American. He averaged 22 points, 5.5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Also, 1.5 steals. And how about these shooting splits? 51% floor, 45% from 3, 85% from the line. This is an accomplished player. First-year New Mexico State Aggie knocks down the 2 free throws. Filipovic back in as Jamanga checks out for New Mexico State. The Lobo lead was once 11. It's down to 6, 33-27.
Aggies showing a little soft, full court pressure here. They've done a good job of containing Dent, not allowing him to get to his spots.
The Aggies have scored 8 in a row. There's a steal taken away by Bostic. Do the Aggies have numbers? An open left corner 3 on the way for Cook is good. Excellent find by Carpenter.
Aggies have knocked down some threes, and that's why they're back in this 3-point game.
The Lobos and Aggies have a common opponent. Each has played Texas A&M Corpus Christi. The Lobos blew them out here in the pit. The Aggies were a 1-point winner back on November 14th against them in the Pan Am.
Aggies showing like a matchup zone, looks like.
Indeed. Washington feeds Dent. Dent gets it down to
Oh,
Nelly.
nice
Nelly
block.
shot blocked by Carpenter. Loose ball to New Mexico State. They can add this 11-0 run.
Oh, he traveled.
They can
No
call
call.
it. Shot fake on a 3 by Bostic. Down the rail on Nolan. Lays it in. They've scored 13 in a row. New Mexico hasn't scored in nearly 3 minutes. It's a 1-point game. Washington on the take. Washington to the iron. Shot fake. Leads in. Bank short. Tap is good by Nelly Jr. Joseph. He has 8 points. Nice deflection by Nelly Jr. Joseph on the outlet pass. Washington whips it ahead to Omseal. He gets it to Nolan in the left corner. Open triple. In and out. Rebound Cook. 35-32 Lobos by a tray. 5:15 left here in the first half. Jackson looks to his head coach Jason Hooten for instructions. Longtime head man at Sam Houston State. 13 years there for Hooten. A bump away from the ball. It's Omseal. It's his 3rd. That's a big foul.
That is. He's got 3. Gotta get him out of there.
Well, they had him for 2 earlier. They must have switched one of the fouls. They did. They switched it to Borovichinen. So it's just the 2nd on Omseal. That's really important because the Lobos are down a big tonight. No Atiki Ali Atiki. Catch and shoot. Wing 3 is perfect for Carpenter. That ties the game at 35. From 14 points down, they're back even on a 15-2 run.
And they've been doing it with jump shots.
Whistle away from the ball. It's on Carpenter. Carpenter's first is the team's 5th. Dent enters it. Right elbow extended to Joseph. Hands it off to Donovan. Donovan pulls up. Fall away 15-footer. Off the back iron, but he's fouled, and Donnie will toe the line. It is a 16-2 run over the last 3 minutes plus. Ibrahim Osako will check in for Coach Patino as Donovan Dent goes to the foul line. The superlatives for Dent just stacking up. Over the last 3 games, by the way, Donovan is shooting 79% from the foul line, 23 out of 29. First one for Donnie is a swish. Here comes Sacco for the Lobos, and a change for the Aggies as well. Gabe Pickens, a 6-foot freshman guard out of Phoenix, Arizona, and Dream City Christian High School checks in for the Aggies, and Ibrahim Sacco back on court for Nelly Jr. Joseph for the Lobos. One more free throw for Dent. It's also perfect. Dent scored 18 in the second half against San Jose State on Wednesday, en route to a 20-point, 3-rebound, 5-assist beauty in the Lobos' comeback win over the Spartans. They overcame a 13-point deficit, the largest ever overcome in the 4 years under Coach Patino, to win a game. 37-35, Lobos by 2, 4:20 to go. Carpenter catch and shoot triple. He's feeling it right now. That's his 3rd and 4 tries. Carpenter in double figures with 11. Aggies lead it 38-37. This is Amsil. Down on the left block, backing down Filipovic. He'll turn, he'll fire. 12-footer short. Loose ball last touch by Carpenter. Timeout on court. 3:55 to go here in the first half. The Lobos and Aggies. It's New Mexico State 38, Lobos 37. We pause. It's Lobo basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network. From the floor. Lobos inbounding with 11 on the timer. Out of the timeout. Dent looking for help. Lobs it out high to Nolan.
That's where you miss a tiki.
The lob. Nolan off the ball screen. Down the left rail. Rises. Layup short. Rebound Aggies. So they have numbers. Jackson will push it. UNM gets back. Aggies set it up. Jackson gets past Nolan, and CJ ran up his back and bumped him and fouled him. CJ's first of the team's fourth. Braden Appelon's back on court for the Lobos. CJ Nolan gets a breather. Nelly Jr. Joseph will come in for UNM. Joseph for Sacco. Lobos have the starting five, save for Appelhans instead of Nolan right now. Cook catches the inbound, finds the inbounder Jackson off a screen, and he buries a wing three. The Aggies 41 and the Lobos 37.
They were cold the first part of the game, and now all of a sudden they can't miss, the Aggies.
Dent down the rail. Wild layup, no good. Weak side rebound to Amsil. Stop, gonna back Filipovic down, kick it out to True Washington. Has he dribble? Down the left rail. Layup too strong. Weak side, Caribbean Carpenter for the Aggies.
Lobos getting looks at the rim, just missing and shorting it up. Got to give credit to the Aggies with their length down low.
Carpenter screens for Jackson. Carpenter catches off the screen left corner. Fall away. Triple is good. He's got 14. He's 4 of 5 from the arc.
And it's a fast release.
Lobos down 7. 9 straight for the Aggies.
Right there, Amsil's got to feed the post.
Amsil off the screen from Joseph. Now to Washington with 12 to shoot. True, nearly had it picked. Very fortunate.
Carpenter.
Carpenter diving in front of Nelly on the bounce entry pass to steal it away, and now foul in the backcourt by True Washington.
It's a frustration foul right there.
Lobo turnover. Borovicic checks in for Washington for the Lobos. 44-37, Aggies by 7, 2:25 left till break. 9 straight for New Mexico State. Lobos haven't scored this route almost 2.5 minutes now. 1 for the last 10 from the field. Crossover dribble by Jackson. Throws it right corner. Open 3 for Cook. It's good. Holy smokes. They are now 9 for 14 from the arc. That's Cook's third. 2 minutes to go in the half. Aggies by 10.
Yeah, Lobos can't find it. The rim.
Borovicic on the cut and the catch out of the bucket. Juggled, got it back. He's doubled. Right block, kick out from Amsil, triple. Right iron, no good. Rebound in the corner by Borovicic. Lobos get a fresh timer. Borovicic, the rim at his right-hand runner, no good. But he's fouled. He'll shoot free throws. 12 straight for New Mexico State over 2.5 minutes.
Lobos. Yeah, haven't scored the last 2.5, right? One of the last 11. Lobos.
Philip Borovicic will step to the charity stripe. Season high 31 minutes against San Jose State on Wednesday. Hunter, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. First free throw, no good. He went 4 of 5 from the field and made his only 3-point shot. One of his best performances as a Lobo. Looks to split the pair here and end the 12-0 Aggie run. Second free throw for Phillip. In and out. Rebound Carpenter.
Flat shot. Just shoots it right from his forehead.
Carpenter 14 points, 2 caroms to lead his team. Bostic drive it on Borovicic. Layup bounces out. Rebound Joseph. 1:30 to go here in the first half. Dent finds Borovicic to Appelhans. Right corner triple for Braden. Back rim no good. Borovicic can't control the loose ball. Rebound in a battle for Carpenter. Last touch by the Lobos. $1:20 left till break. Dent knocked it away from Jackson at the center line. Went out of bounds on the far sideline. It'll stay with New Mexico State with 17 to shoot. .105 left here in this first half.
1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute remaining.
5 on the timer. Cook, does he have the recognition? I don't know. He finds Filipovic right corner three. Back rim no good. They just did get it off. Lobos cleared the miss. Dent bumped out high. Free throws for Donovan, a 1-and-1. The 8th teamer on New Mexico State. That's the 3rd on Zadie Jackson, one of the starting guards. He's going to have to sit down. Gabe Pickens will check in for him. Pickens is a true freshman from Phoenix, Arizona, 3-star recruit. McDonald's All-American nominee out of Dream City Christian. Dent, front end of a 1-and-1 on the way at the line. It's perfect. Dent's 5th point. That ends the 12-0 New Mexico State run over a 3.5-minute stretch. One more for Donnie. Short. Rebound Carpenter. Good box out by Carpenter. Bostic had it off his knocked away. Last touch by Bostic.
Nelly stuck his hand, got a little deflection there and off Bostic's knee.
Little help side defense there. Looked like he might have had a step on Borovic, and Nelly with a great reach there. Little 1-2-2 token pressure here from the Aggies. Lobos break it. They'll have 20 on the timer as Dent looks to Coach Patino for instructions. Just for a brief moment, they were in that little matchup zone. Now guarding man-to-man. Joseph will come out and screen for Dent. Dent bounces behind the back, pulls up at the left elbow. Short off the dribble. Rebound Joseph. His putback no good. Rebound to Filipovic. 6 seconds left in the half. He gets it ahead here to Pickens. Pickens driving hard on Borovic and lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Phillip. Fans can't stand the goal. They switch it up.
I love when the officials get it right. 1.5 seconds.
Yep. The Lobos have already used their use it or lose it 30. So it's inbounded to Dent. Dent will throw it from 3/4 court, and it's over the backboard as the first half expires. The Aggies 47, the Lobos 38 at intermission. It's Lobo basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network. One change for the Aggies. Emmanuel Chilanga in for his brother on the post for New Mexico State. The rest, the same starters as at the outset. Aggie basketball, step back jumper off the dribble. Beautiful pull up J for Cook. Cook with 13. Aggies by 11, their biggest lead. Joseph catches top of the arc, turns to face on the 7-footer Chimanga. Going to go to back and down here to the right block. Spin, turn, fire, can't convert. Rebound pulled down by True Washington. Fresh timer for the Lobos. Catch and shoot 3 for Amshiel. They need it. It's off the left iron, no good. Rebound Jackson for New Mexico State. Lobos 4 of 11 from the arc now. Jackson drives and feeds the corner, and a traveling violation. No, he stepped on the sideline. Filipovic stepped on the sideline on the catch. Aggie turnover. Their 8th. Lobos losing the points off turnover battle 10-5. Something that they normally dominate. They did not dominate it against the Spartans on Wednesday either. Somehow found a way to win on an off night. Can they catch fire here in the second half tonight? Now foul away from the ball. The 7-footer Emmanuel Chimanga trying to keep Nelly Jr. Joseph off his spot.
Number 25 of New Mexico State, Emmanuel Chimanga. His second personal, first team foul of the half.
Second on the big man. Dent throws it out high to Amshiel. Lobos get a fresh 20. Nolan comes to gather off the dribble handoff from Stoff. Knocks it down to Mustafa. Baseline right. Kick out to CG. That's an NBA distance 3. It's short. Rebound to New Mexico State. Bostic spinning across the timeline. to the top of the arc, now backs it out with a between the legs bounce. Checks coach looking for some instructions. Guarded out front by Washington. Boy, he goes skidding to the floor. That should have been a traveling violation. They don't call it. I'm not sure how. Filipovic catches the pass. Out high now to Jackson. 5 on the timer. Offensive foul. Moving screen on Chimanga. That's his third.
The next one's got to do a better job of talking. Help your teammate out there when there's a screen coming. Not sure if anyone on the backside was letting their teammate CJ know.
Two key components, two key bigs for New Mexico State. Filipovic and Chimanga now with 3 fouls, and they're on court. Dent off the screen from Amsil. Finds Amsil for a top of the arc three. Off the back rim, no good. Amsil 1 of 5 from the arc. A lid on the basket right now for New Mexico.
They're getting good looks.
Jackson drives, steps back, pulls up over Nolan. Tough 15-footer, angle right, missed. Rebound Joseph for Lobos. Washington lobs it to stop. Amsil can't finish. His tap is also no good. He missed twice at point blank. And then he fights to force a held ball and keep possession for the Lobos.
Right there, a little lob. He couldn't kiss it off the glass. He was just a little too strong.
Too strong off the lob and then too strong on the tap from the other side. Changes for New Mexico State. Carpenter and Harris check in. Washington catches the inbound at the top of the foul circle. Now to Nelly, the right elbow. He'll spin, he'll turn. Jump hook short from the Mountain West logo.
Can't buy a basket.
Rebound Chimanga for New Mexico. Down to the 17-10 mark here in the second half. Lobos trail by 11. Catch and shoot, top of the arc three for Carpenter. It's an air ball, somehow rebounded by Chimanga, and he scores it.
Basket, Chimanga.
The lead is 13. Biggest margin for the Aggies. Dent drives. Dent hesitates. Dent stripped. Picked by Harris. Turnover. Lobos 5th. New Mexico trails 51-38. Jackson out of the center circle with 15 to shoot. The Aggies content to run some clock now. Carpenter catch and shoot deep three, way short. Long rebound to Joseph. Nelly outlets to Nolan. CJ can go one-on-one. He said he finds the trailing Nelly, and Junior Joseph hammers it with a right-hand tomahawk.
Rebound and off to the races. CJ finds Nelly for the point.
You can run off a strip. You can run off a carom. The Lobos need to push the tempo. Fans come alive. Lobos down 11. Carpenter, left elbow extended beyond the arc. Hands it off to Jackson with 8 to shoot. Jackson down the rail, kicks it out to Carpenter. Steps back to the three-point arc. Now gives it up to Boston. Contested three, blocked by Washington. And we've got a shot clock violation.
That time, New Mexico Lobos lockdown defense.
A Valley Fence block hunger donation to the Roadrunner Food Bank for True Washington takes us to a timeout. 15:45 to go in the game. Aggies 51, Lobos 40 on the UNM score. Dominate the competition. Visit DSINM.com today. Lobo ball. Donovan Dent splits a double team from the backcourt. Spits it all the way down the left rail. Feeds left corner to True Washington. Out high now to CJ Nolan. Gets it down on the block to the big fella Joseph, and a foul from the backside on Nate Chimanga, the younger Chimanga.
Number 19, Nate Chimanga. That's his third. Aggies third.
Third on Chimanga is the third on the team. Lobos down 11 with the ball, 20 to shoot. Inbounder is Dent. Finds Nolan. Nolan splits defenders. Nolan had his layup rejected. That was over the iron. It was taken off the rim by Chimanga, or so it appeared. No call. Wow. New Mexico State basketball. Back cut for the Aggies. Nearly turned it over. Bostic tracked it down on the baseline. Brings it out high. Work it on Dent. Got Dottie up in the air. 5 seconds to shoot as he pulls from the top of the circle. Misses a 19-footer. Rebounded by Joseph. Ahead to Dent. Dent is tripped and fouled. That's a whistle on Bostic. Braden Applehan's checking in for the Lobos here. Drew Washington checking out. So Dent, Nolan, Applehans, Amsio, and Joseph. Cook taps out Bostic for the Aggies. Both teams make changes just inside 15 minutes remaining. 26 to shoot as Applehans enters it to Joseph over the Lobos. Dent controls it, center circle. Right corner quickly now to Amsio. Skip it out top to Dent. Dent drives, feeds Joseph. Joseph spins over the left shoulder. Missed the bank. Rebound Chimanga. Nate Chimanga pulls the carry. Jackson fouled on a reach around by Dent. First on the Lobos in the half. Also Dent's first. Pickens on court as Jackson checks out for New Mexico State. Borovichinen will come on for the Lobos. And a break for C.J. Nolan. Nolan has that right thumb wrapped. Injured it Black Friday 8 days ago in Palm Desert against USC. Aggie ball, 20 to shoot. Chance from defense. That's the Lobos student section. Catch and shoot, straight on triple is good. Carpenter over top of Nelly. Carpenter knocks down his 5th in 8 attempts. He has 17 points. Aggies by 14. Right now it is a half-court game. This tempo is all New Mexico State. Catch and shoot right corner 3 for Amseal's an air ball. Joseph rebounded it, tried to save it off an Aggie, and succeeds. The Lobos will keep possession. Ibrahim Sacco will check in.
For Joseph.
Sacco on for Joseph. 15 to shoot for the Lobos. Dent lobs it into Sacco. He'll hand it back to Donovan. Donovan drives into the paint. He's leaning. Dent with 7.
He's got to be more aggressive. That time, he took it to the hole.
More than 2 minutes without points for the Lobos. That comes to an end. New Mexico down 54-42, 12-point deficit. Cook working on Borovichinen. Behind the back bounce. Kick out here. And Phillip to the floor. Gets it to Applehans. Lobos have numbers. Ahead to Dent. Donovan crossing over. Dent scoops and scores left-handed. Dent with 9. It's a 10-point ball game. Timeout Aggies. Calls it here. 54-44. New Mexico State by 10. 13-20 to go in the game. We'll take time. Sacco and Amsio for the Lobos out of the timeout. 27 on the shot clock here after the New Mexico State call timeout. It leaves them with 2. Entered to Pickens. Now to Cook, left wing high. Back to Pickens between the rings. Carpenter catches deep left wing 3. Back rim no good. Rebound Sacco for the Lobos. 5 of 9 from the arc. Carpenter. Borovichinen shot fake on a 3. He'll drive. Now kick right wing. We'll put Amsio 3's an air ball. Having a tough night. Gustav Amsio. 1 of 7 from deep.
That's the second air ball.
New Mexico cannot convert. The Aggies clear the miss. Milicevic in next for UNM. Jackson back for the Aggies next chance. New Mexico State ball. Filipovic spins past Amsio. Shot fake at the rim. Stripped by Sacco. Great defense. Loose ball to Borovichinen. Lobos create a turnover. Dent the other way. Donovan going right into contact. Can't finish, but he's fouled.
That's what Dent needs to do. He's got to ask for the ball even sooner than he got it. I like to see him be more vocal. You know, I mean, that's probably not his personality, but someone's got to be vocal on this team.
The whistle on Harris, his first, team's 5th. Lobos have committed just 1 foul in the half. Dent's first free throw is good. Dent 4 of 5 in the strike. Milicevic on for Amsil. Both Bostic and Jackson check in for the Aggies. One more foul shot for Dent. Dent already has 3 double-doubles through the first 9 games this year. He had 3 total double-doubles over 2 years coming into this season. It's his show, and he's showing off. Dent converts both free throws. His parents in the stands here tonight. Donovan nearly stole the inbound. But a foul in the backcourt on Milicevic.
You like Dent's effort right there. Deflection, there's a loose ball, he's on the floor. That becomes contagious.
Lobos picking up man-to-man full court. Quick catches guarded by Borovichinen. Everybody clears out, and Cook will work it across the timeline against Phillip. 12-10 left in the game. 54-46. Aggie lead is down to 8. Now the entire grandstand chance of defense. Cook with 10 on the time. Now gives it up on the wing. There goes Bostic.
Oh, tough
runner. Bostic is good. He has 8.
Going left, scoops it up with his right.
Dent down the left rail. That scoop is short. Rebound Bostic. Do they have numbers? They do. Wide open wing 3. Good. The set shot goes for Cook. Boy, it looks really awkward, but he's 4 of 6 from the arc. Aggies back up 59-46. Milicevic catches at the right elbow. 20 to shoot as he hands it off to Dent. Screws for Dent. Donovan tried to split the double and he's fouled. 6 teamers on the Aggies. Timeout on court. Filipovic picks up his first. 11:16 to go. Lobos down 59-46. It's Lobo basketball, the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Put the ball in the hole. Let's see
20 to shoot. Yep, as Dent will enter it off the inbounds. Finds Applehans. Right corner 3. Left iron, no good. Rebound New Mexico State. Dent, Applehans, Borovichinen, Milicevic, and Sacco for the Lobos. The cutter is Filipovic. He feeds it left corner to Jackson. 10 to shoot. He works on Applehans. Crosses the key. Feeds it out high to Bostic. Deep 3. Back rim, no good. And there's Filipovic as Sacco overran the rebound, and Filipovic scores it. Lobos down 15. This is their biggest deficit. Dent down the right rail, lays it in. Nice steal by Sacco. And a foul on the Aggies. Filipovic's second is the 7th on the Aggies. Mustafa Amsil will check in. Joseph will check in. They'll join Borovichinen, Dent, and Applehans. Donovan Dent with a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play and his 14th point of the night with his free throw. It's short. Rebound, last touch by the Aggies. Nice work by Amsil to keep that thing alive.
I think it was 2 Aggies fighting over the ball. Knocked it out.
Borovichinen enters to Dent. Joseph screens. Dent crosses over. Dent fouled on the drive. Dent will shoot a 1-and-1. This is where the Lobos are going to have to get back in the game at the line. We knew coming in that New Mexico State fouled a ton, Hunter. In fact, their foul rate next to last in all of D1. 363 or 364. Almost 30% of opponents' points come at the foul line against New Mexico State. A missed free throw. Last touch by Joseph. Aggie ball. The national average in that stat, by the way, is 20%. That's how much New Mexico State fouls. Dent out. Dotson in for the Lobos. Maybe the last breather for Dent. He's been playing a ton of minutes for UNM. Averaging over 34 a game. Lobos trail by 13. Filipovic down the left rail, lost it, stolen by Joseph. Nelly feeds Applehans. 10 minutes left. Ahead to Borvicinen, catch and shoot three. Back rim, no good. Weak side rebound, Amsil. And a foul on the floor. Stop and shoot free throws. The last 1-on-1. That's the 19-er on New Mexico State.
Foul call on number 2, that's Jackson.
When a team works together on the field or on the court, big things happen. Bring that same spirit to our communities. Join the team in finding common ground on the National Day of Racial Healing, January 21, 2025. Learn more, www.dayofracialhealing.org/about. Amsil converts the front end of the 1-on-1. Well, we talked about the importance of free throws tonight. We talked about it with Coach Patino pregame. You and I discuss it all the time. New Mexico struggling at the line tonight, Hunter. Really tough night at the foul line. That's just their 5th make in 18 tries.
Wow.
Check 6th make. One more coming for Amsil. Got them both. That's their 7th. Lobos down 61-50. Inside 10 minutes. Aggie ball. Bostic drives and converts. Reverse layup on the blow by. Is able to get past Appelhans to the rim. The lead to Baker's dozen. Amsil, trailer, catch and shoot three. Bang! Oh man, did he need that. Just his 2nd make in 8 tries from the arc.
Stoppa, he stepped right into that with confidence. Knocks it down.
63-53. Aggies by 10, 9:15 left. Nolan and Washington will check in next for the Lobos. Pickens at the top. Finds the screener, Carpenter's wide open. Missed the open three. Rebound Borvicinen. Phillip will spin it ahead. Lobos don't have numbers, but there's a wide open Dotson for 3. Yes, indeed!
Dotson off the bench, knock it down a big 3.
Great recognition by Borvicinen. Now a turnover in the backcourt. Kane Dotson creates the problem, and it's last touched by Pickens. Kane Dotson's energy, huh? The catch and shoot 3. The contest on the inbound to create the turnover. They get it on the right block to Nelly. The cutter is Washington. Washington leaves it for Amsil. Jump hook too strong. Oh, the Lobos cannot finish at the rim. Rebound Aggies.
Getting good looks.
Wide open. Need to stop. 8.5 left. Pickens on ball, guarded by Dotson. Joseph stripped him. Joseph running the other way. Joseph, two-hand header.
Ellie Joseph with the defense.
8 straight for the Lobos. The lead is down to 5. 63-58 Aggies. Pickens nearly had it stripped by Dotson. Now a bump by Amsil. Just the 3rd foul on the Lobos in the head. Amsil's 3rd gets us to immediate timeout. 8 minutes remaining in the game. Any contest. Aggie basketball in the front court. Jackson catches the inbound. Guarded by the freshman Dotson. An extended break for Dent, and the Lobos are on a run without their guard and leader to catch and shoot. Late 3 for Cooks. Drew Washington with a late closeout. That's a big triple for the Aggies. Lead is back to 8. Amsil hands it off to Dotson. Dotson off the Joseph screen. Wants a deep 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound Amsil. Stop will back it out. Hand it off to Cade. Cade drives the baseline. Fall away 18-footer, no good. Joseph taps it out to Amsil. Another timer for UNM. Nelly hands it off to Washington. True. Bounce it down to Amsil on the right block. He'll spin over the left shoulder. And the bank is closed. Loose ball last touched by Joseph. Man, the Lobos cannot finish at the rim tonight.
Filipovic back in for the Aggies.
Filipovic on, Carpenter off for the Aggies. Dent on, Washington off for the Lobos.
For Washington.
66-58. Mexico State by 8 with the ball. Lobos pick up man-to-man full court. Nolan guarding Cook. Now Jackson has it with Dotson on him. 3-guard alignment for the Lobos with the bigs of Amsil and Joseph. Chance of defense from a sellout crowd to pit more than 15,000. man Chimanga on the left block. He'll race past Joseph. And can't get the runner. Right at the rim. Rebound Nelly. Dotson whipped to the head to Nolan. Shot fake on the three. Nolan into the paint. Leads to the cutting. Joseph. And he can't finish, but Joseph will earn free throws. 2 shots coming up here.
How big are free throws? When you're down and you can't, and there's a lid on the rim, you can't score. Pretty big.
Lobos 8 of 16 at the line. Gotta have him here. 1 bounce, free throw, perfect. Yep, Nelly arrived at shoot around in the pit today with a freshly shorn head, still working the goatee. He's riding right now a 2-game heater where he has been tremendous, averaging 15.5 points, 8 rebounds, 3 of those offensive, and 53% floor shooting. Joseph banks 2 free throws there. The Lobos back within 6, 66-60. Everybody stands as one in this historic pit. Man-to-man full court pressure as Nolan picks his man up. Now to Filipovic. He'll bring it through the center wheel and hand it off to Jackson. 6.5 to go. Jackson double team. Whipped it inside. Knocked away by Amsil. Stolen by Amsil. Aggie turnover. It's their 11th. Dent finds the trailing Amsil. He'll bounce it down to Nelly. Nelly spins. Nelly fires. Nelly finishes!
I like that post play. Get it to the big fella.
Joseph coming off a double-double Wednesday against the Spartans. Tracking another one down here with 16 points and 9 rebounds tonight. Lobos within 4, 66-62. 5:50 left. Crossover dribble, layup short, rebound Filipovic, and he lays it in off the miss by Jackson. Lobos down 6, 68-62. Dent drives the baseline, lays it in left-handed as he undressed Cook and went to the rim. 68-64. Aggies by 4. Coach Patino wants to stop. 5:20 to go. Reach-in foul by Cade Dotson. The 4th on the Lobos. And we talked about it in the break, Hunter, that massive disparity in fouls. 10 committed by the Aggies, just 3 by the Lobos. Could they look to even that up a little bit? There's 1. That's the 4th.
It was pretty obvious out in the backcourt here. With a reach.
Carpenter catches the inbound. Check back in for the big man, Chimanga. Jackson has it with 12 on the timer for the Aggies. Now to Cook. Back to Jackson between the rings. He's got to switch. He's guarded by Joseph. He'll take him off the bounce and lay it in.
He used a head fake, a jump stop, head fake, and got 2 Lobos in the air.
10 points for Jackson. They have 4 in double figures. The Lobos have 3. Nelly's going to work the block on the smaller Carpenter. Turn over the left shoulder. Right-hand runner short. Rebound is a held ball. Favors New Mexico State. That'll flip the arrow. Might be important later. 4:43 to go. New Mexico State 70, Lobos 64. UNM has not led since 37-35 with 4:40 to go in the first half. Cook catches the inbound of the backcourt. He'll race it across the timeline. Now pull it out. This would be the largest deficit overcome by a Patino coach team as the head man at New Mexico. The Lobos could come all the way back tonight. Trailed by as many as 15. 5 on the timer. Jackson working on Joseph. He'll spin. Whip it right corner. Catch and shoot 3 for Cook. Back rim. No good. Rebound Joseph. He has a double-double. 16 points, 10 carries. Nolan ahead of the field. Nolan splitting defenders. Nolan layup is good.
Nice board. Nice outlet. Nice layup by C.J. Nolan.
70-66. Aggie lead is 4. 3:50 left in the fabulous pin. Jackson got it by the freshman Dotson. Now to Carpenter, top of the ring, 10 on the timer. Double hand off to Cook. He got the switch. He's got Amsil on him. He'll drive the left rail on stop. And his layup sent away by Weeks. 8th edition on the basketball court in this great interstate rivalry. Aggie ball with 2 seconds coming out of the timeout to get something up on the rim. Can the Lobos defend this baseline out of bounds play? 3:35 left. Aggies by 4. Carpenter catches in the left corner. Contested threes and air ball rebounded by Amsil. Ahead to Dent. It's a 2-possession basketball game. Trailer 3 for Amsil. Back rim no good. Rebound Cook for the Aggies. A good look. 3:15 left. Jackson has been switched on to Joseph here. 15 on the shot clock. 3:05 on the game clock. The point guard guarded by the Lobos post. Going to take him off the bounce. Step back and shoot a 3. Back rim over the backboard and out of bounds. Lobo ball. Lobos getting the stops they need now. Can they continue to find the bucket and come all the way back? Dent off a staggered screen at the top. Hands it off to Nolan. CJ gets it down to Nelly. Deflected from behind by Carpenter. Great defense. Steal for the Aggies. Lobos' 6th turnover. Jackson gutted by the freshman Dotson. 2:25 left. Every possession critical now. Need another stop. Jackson gutted by Nolan off the switch. 8 on the timer. The crossover on CJ down the right lane line. Lost his footing. Lost it out of bounds. Turnover number 16 for New Mexico State. Dent will let the ball roll as far as he possibly can. All the way to the Shield logo at center court. Joseph screens twice for Dent. Dent left hand drive. Dent double team. Kick out to Dotson. 20 to shoot. The freshman Cade Dotson down the left rail. He's fouled. He'll have free throws. 2-shot foul. First one for Cade. Back rim no good. Lobos continue to struggle with the line. 10 of 19. Big deep breath, Cade. Knock this one down. One more. Spin it, bounce it, fire it, swish it. Split the pair. 3-point game. 1-possession contest. Lobos pick up man-to-man full court. Deflection in the backcourt. Last touch by the Aggies. That's CJ Nolan. It's off the hands of Bostic. Lobo ball with 2 minutes on the game clock.
And CJ gets a hand on it, but it was tipped last by Bostic.
A 13-point comeback on Wednesday night in their Mountain West opener against San Jose State. Could it be a 15-point comeback tonight against their heated rival, New Mexico State? Now let's go Lobos from 15-4-11 in the pit. Dent catches the inbound. Joseph screens for Donnie. Cook fights over it. Dent whips it to Nolan. Left corner 3. Tie ball game! He buries it! It's 70 to 70!
You can see that Dent and Nolan are looking at each other. Great play.
Aggie ball, $1:40 left. Lobos have not led since 4:40 to go in the first half. Need a stop. Hard drive by Bostic. He's fouled, can't finish, but he'll shoot free throws. Straight down the center of the key there for Bostic on the take.
Fourth team.
What a quick release by CJ Nolan on that tying 3.
Got it off. Like I said, he and Dent were eyeballing each other, so I think he knew it was coming. His feet were ready, set, fire.
The foul on Nolan, his second. 5th on the Lobos. First free throw is missed. One more for Bostic. Bostic, just a 58%er on the year at the line. Second one's a swish. Aggies back up 71 to 70. Can the Lobos grab their first lead since the first half? 1:25 left. Dent uses the Joseph screen. Dent into the paint. Dent cut off. Out high to Dotson. Back to Donnie. Angle left. At the arc. Coach Pitino wants timeout. And the Lobo bench. into Dent. 12 to shoot. Dent off the Joseph screen. Dent to the corner. Amsil triple on the way. Short. Rebound Joseph. Nelly had it stripped by Filipovic. He gives it up to Carpenter, and Carpenter was able to get it away as well to a teammate Harris. Aggie ball. They're up 1 with 1 minute to go.
1 minute remaining.
You don't have to foul, you just play defense.
50 seconds left in the game. 14 seconds on the shot clock for the Aggies. New Mexico needs to stop down 1. Cook controlling the basketball right now. Nolan guards him. 5 to shoot now. A screen. A wide open Filipovic. Corner 3. Short. Rebound weak side. Dotson. Kate Dotson gives it up to Dent. 5 seconds separating shot. Dent double teamed out high to Nolan. 20 to shoot, 24 on the game clock. Dent comes to get it back, and Coach Patino will take timeout. Nolan, the trigger man, on the sideline. Opposite from the Lobo bench. CJ enters it to Dent. 15 to shoot. Dent splits defenders. Dent to the rim, layup short. Dent taps the rebound. It's controlled in the corner by Cook. The Aggies will shoot free throws. No, they won't. Not yet. That's just number 6.
You put it on the officials. They did not give him the call.
That's just number 6.
He got bumped.
No free throws yet. The Lobos will have to get another foul here.
Yeah.
Look to foul immediately on the inbound if you don't steal it. Entered in the backcourt here to Cook, and he is fouled, and he'll shoot the free throws at the other end. Cook, 63.6% free throw shooter coming into today. 7 for 11. Has not shot a free throw tonight.
Christian Cook shooting 1 and 1.
This is the front end of a 1-and-1. That's team foul number 7 on the Lobos.
He's only shot 11 all year.
First one on the way. Got it. Cook's 20th point, game high score. One more to make it a 3-point Aggie lead. Cook, the transfer from Northeastern State, 3 years there before joining the Aggies last year. Coach Patino thought about taking a timeout there, decided not to. Second foul shot for Cook on the way, also good. Lobos down 3, 14-6.
The floor.
Dent across the timeline.
Penetrate and find
Dent off the screen. Dent looked at a 3, decided not to. The freshman Dotson has it. Cade going to work. The Lobos need a 3-pointer. He feeds Dent. Coach Patino takes a timeout with 3.5 seconds left. The Lobos run their out-of-bounds play. Here's Applehans, left corner 3 to tie. Short. And was it touched?
No! The basket's good!
It was touched. And Aggie got a hand on it. It'll be goaltending. Tommy Nunez will bring his crew over, and they'll take a look. For the moment, the game is tied. Was this ball touched? Yep, and it was on the rim. Unbelievable.
Wow.
What a huge mistake by Carpenter.
Going in, yeah.
Not at all. A huge mistake by Carpenter. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable, Hunter. Unbelievable. The veteran Carpenter pulled that ball off the rim. It was clearly still on the rim.
Yeah, it was on the rim. He shouldn't have touched it.
That will count. There is no doubt. We're getting a great look at the Mountain West Network replay from our Lobo TV crew. There's going to be some time put back on the clock, so this will be an extended review. But that basket is going to count. The Aggies will destined for overtime if the Lobos can get a stop. Harris, the inbounder in the backcourt. Everybody set up in the front court. They whip it to midcourt. This is Bostic. His shot blocked by Dent as time expires, and we're going to overtime. Unbelievable! All right, it's time for a bonus overtime break. When we come back to the other side, we'll put some extra time up. 5 more minutes of the Rio Grande Rivalry. 70. Stephen Carpenter. Nelly wins it. Donnie tracks it down. Dent controls. Lobo ball. UNM still has not led since 4:40 to go in the first half. This is Amsil. Doesn't want the 3, and he's bumped. The foul on Filipovic. His third.
His third personal.
Amsil, 2-shot foul. Bonus time for both teams. It's been double bonus for the Lobos for a while. 17 fouls committed by UNM, so that means non-shooting it would be 1-on-1 for the Aggies. Amsio free throw good. Their first lead since 4:40 remaining in the first half. One more for Staff. 2 for 2. Amsio with 10 points. Lobos up 75-73. Get a stop and get a score, make it 2 possessions, and make the Aggies chase. Dotson, the freshman, guarding Bostic near the Shield logo at center court. A switch off the screen. Carpenter, deep left wing, catch and shoot 3. Oh my, that was NBA range, his 6th. He has 20 points.
And Dotson was there with a hand in his face. Tough shot.
Big fella over a guard off the switch. Dent finds Amsilo on the left wing. Aggie 76, Lobos 75. Dottie splits defenders. Dottie spinning into the paint. Dottie layup, too strong. Rebound Bostic for the Aggies. Bostic across the timeline with a head of steam. Feeds the open corner shooter. This is Cook, and he's got another. 79-75. Cook's 6th triple. He has 24 game high total. Aggies by 4. Amsio wants a 3. They need it. Left iron, no good. Joseph taps it out to Nolan. Skip pass to the wing. This is Dent. Jab step for Donnie. Dent to the rim. Dent scoops and can't finish. Oh my!
Too strong.
That's one he'll convert. 99 out of 100. Lobos trail by 4. 3:25 left. One more comeback in the Lobos. 79-75 Aggies. 8 on the timer. Here's Bostic, and he'll lay it in past Joseph.
Not sure why Joseph is guarding Bostic.
Lobos down 6, 3 minutes to go. Nolan, right wing 3. Air ball. Last touch by Dotson on the end line. Aggie ball.
You know, New Mexico can't find rhythm on those shots. It just seems like they pass it, and everyone's watching their teammates shoot this shot. There's no rhythm.
Whereas the Aggies, their threes appear to always be in rhythm tonight. So far, 14 of 31, 45% from the arc. Outscoring the Lobos by 18 points at the 3-point line. 14 makes to the Lobos 8. 6-point Aggie edge. Bostic got Nelly in the air. Layup bounces out, but he's fouled. Deontay Bostic has been very difficult to guard off the bounce. Nolan picks up the personal, his 3rd team save. 2-shot foul. Bostic from Murray State, 2 years there, to Cal State Northridge, 2 years there. Last year at CSUN, all Big West honorable mention. First free throw, no good. Average over 15 points. One more for Bostic to make it a 3-possession game. Thrown away. No good. Rebound Joseph. Adds to his double-double. 16 points, 12 caroms. Board the Lobos need a bucket. Any kind of bucket. 2.5 left. Doesn't have to be a 3. Drew Washington is checked back in for the Lobos. Amsio at the top. Dead off the Amsio screen. Bump by Cook, no call. 9 to shoot as Donnie curls into the paint. And his layup too strong. Rebound Aggies. A deflection. And it's fouled by Bostic. The Aggies have numbers. Bostic going to the rim. Bostic left-hand layup is good. Coach Patino will take his open. Lobos 0 for 5 from the floor in OT. Aggies a perfect 4 for 4. Dotson off the ball screen. Gives it up to Washington. Might have double dribbled. Dotson gets it back. Cade finds Amsio. Stop to the corner. Washington triple. Short. Weak side rebound. Pilipovich for New Mexico State. 1:35 left. Aggies in control with the ball. Up by 8.
Not sure why Dent's not in the game. Your leader.
Washington with a steal. Last touch by True on the wing. Nearly took it away from Bostic. Filipovic enters into the backcourt to Cook. Cook works it across the timeline against Washington. He finds Bostic loose in the paint. Bostic will bring it back out to Filipovic. 5 on the timer as he skips it near wing. Harris can't convert. Jump shot. Rebound. Joseph. Washington has it. 1:05 to go. True crossing over. True down the rail. True's layup short. Rebound Joseph. Put back no good. Loose ball won by Bostic. Aggie ball as he's fouled on the wing by Dotson. 1-1 coming up for New Mexico State.
Foul called on Dotson. His second, Lobos 9.
The Lobos 0 for 8 from the floor in OT, 0 for 3 from the arc.
Bostic shooting 1-1.
The Aggies 4 of 5 from the floor and 2 for 2 at the arc.
Carl Sherifat checks in.
Carl Sherifat checks in for the Aggies as he replaces Carpenter. Front end of a 1-1 for Bostic. 58% foul shooter. Missed it. Rebound Joseph. Lobos down 8. Under a minute. Dotson across the timeline. Dotson on the wing. Dotson now on the tank. Dotson to the rim. Lays it in right hand on opposite side. Lobos down 6. 47 seconds left. Can they get a steal? Filipovic fouled in the backcourt by Dotson.
Foul called on Dotson.
Filipovic a 62% free throw shooter.
Yeah.
Aggies in the double bonus. Filipovic.
13 seconds separating game clock and shot clock as Filipovic is at the line. Double bonus time, 2 shots. First one is good. That was the 10th team foul on New Mexico. Second free throw, rims out. Rebound Joseph. Lobos down 7 with the ball. 40 seconds left. Dotson sprinted across. Dotson step back 3 ball on the way. Slams off the back rim. Long rebound to Bostic. Bostic will shoot free throws at the other side as Washington fouls him with 34 seconds remaining.
Bostic shooting 2.
It appears it will be the Aggies' first win in the Rio Grande Rivalry in this building, the Pit, in 6 years. That season, the 2018-2019 season, New Mexico State swept the rivalry games. The Lobos had won 5 of 6 since. First free throw goes for Bostic, 1 more for him. He's had a tremendous overtime period. 2 for 2. The lead is 9. 34 seconds remaining. 86-77 New Mexico State. Washington pull up 3 in transition. It's good. 86-80. 29 seconds ago. Dotson and Joseph double team an Aggie in the corner, and he gets timeout. Or was he fouled? He was fouled. Cade Dotson fouls him. 4th on Cade. Free throws for Cook. 64% free throw shooter, Cook. Made 2 big ones earlier in the contest. Double bonus. First free throw is good. One more for Cook. Got them both. 88-80. New Mexico State by 8. 25.7 left. Dotson across the timeline. Goes behind the back. Dotson to the rim. Layup is an air ball. Loose ball. Rebounded by Cade. Kick out to Nolan. Nolan steps to his right. Pulls a 3. It's an air ball. Another Joseph rebound in the corner. He'll pull a 3 from the corner. Hits the side of the backboard. Rebound Washington. Washington out beyond the arc. Pull up 3 off the bounce. Good. He got another one. 3.2 to go. foul in the backcourt. Cook will shoot free throws. The game clock shows 1/10 of a second. Aggies 88, Lobos 83.
Credit the Aggies. They came in here and they did what no one thought they could do. 5 in a row. They're coming off a 5-game losing streak. Coming into the pit. Who would have thought?
First free throw no good for Cook. The last of those 5, their first home loss of the year against Abilene Christian on Wednesday, 78-70. Second of the 2 free throws goes. Lobos inbound, and that'll do it. Aggies 89, Lobos 83. Final in the pit. Post-game show is next on the UNM Sports Radio Network.